The camera pans to Arthur, storming through the glittering ballroom, fury etched onto his once charismatic features. His tuxedo is disheveled, body loosened, expensive hair product unable to hold back the chaos in his black hair. Sweat glistens on his temples as he shoves past stunned guests, his mouth twisted in fury. Amelia's composed facade crumbles, her eyeliner smudging as tears streak her cheeks, the crimson gown now wrinkled and askew. Her once voluminous curls fall limply around her shoulders as two security guards gently restrain her, escorting her away from the main hall. Phones remain glued to hands, recording every scandalous second. Juliana stands tall at the center of the stage, pristine and untouchable in her shimmering steel gown. Her grip on the microphone tightens as she calmly hands the USB drive to A. Renowned journalist Marcus Thorne, his eager expression highlighting the magnitude of the revelation. The grandeur of the ballroom becomes a swirling storm of chaos, Arthur's howls drowned out by the rising cries of betrayal and lawsuits. Juliana's posture remains unshaken ice-cold poise amidst the crumbling walls of a kingdom built on lies. As the night unfolds into a storm of headlines and legal chaos, Juliana stands by the floor-to-ceiling windows of a luxurious hotel suite, the New York skyline glittering behind her like a million broken promises. Her gunmetal gown now replaced by a sharp, tailored black suit that hugs her figure with power and precision. Her hair, still in a sleek bun, gives her the look of a commander watching over conquered territory. In the distance, flashing lights from media vans flood the streets, while police escort Arthur and Amelia out of the hotel in handcuffs. The crimson gown, once defiant, now looks like a cloak of disgrace on Amelia's shivering form. Meanwhile, Juliana watches silently, a glass of vintage champagne in her perfectly manicured hand. Her diamond earrings catch the moonlight, her lips curved in a soft but dangerous smile. Behind her, a laptop screen shows breaking news updates. Pennington Innovations stock plummeting, federal investigations launched, and Juliana hailed as the woman who brought down $1 billion fraud. In this final scene, the camera closes. And on her steely gaze, unapologetic, victorious a queen who didn't just survive scandal, but owned it. The video opens with the sprawling Atoria Hotel, bathed in harsh morning light. Outside, news vans form a barricade of flashing lights and microphones. Cameramen jostle for a better angle, their lenses capturing the downfall of a titan. Inside, the grand ballroom lies abandoned, chairs overturned, champagne flutes half-filled, the air still thick with the echoes of betrayal. Cut to Arthur Pennington, once the portrait of success, now disheveled in a wrinkled white shirt, handcuffed, being led out by NYPD officers. His iconic sleek hairstyle is ruffled, his face hollow, eyes blinking against the media's onslaught. Meanwhile, in a modern law office with panoramic city views, Juliana Pennington sits across from her formidable attorney, Benjamin Carter. She's dressed in a fitted ivory pantsuit that oozes quiet power, her hair pulled back into a low, elegant ponytail, minimal makeup highlighting her natural, commanding beauty. Benjamin leans forward, laptop open, displaying mounting charges, securities, fraud, corporate espionage, money laundering. Your statement is the cornerstone, Benjamin says firmly, tapping the screen. Juliana, calm and composed, nods. She's not just a scorned wife, but a whistleblower whose bravery has sparked federal action. In a flashback, Amelia Vance is shown sobbing in an interrogation room, makeup streaked, clutching tissues. The camera captures the headlines exploding globally. Tech empire crumbles. Mistress turned accomplice. The wife who toppled a giant. Back at home, Juliana strolls through her sleek penthouse, minimalist decor, echoing her rebirth. The camera lingers on family photos. Her and Arthur in their startup days, their son Alexander smiling during happier times. Her expression softens briefly, but hardens again when she closes Alexander's photo album. Her focus shifts from the past to the future. The scene ends with Juliana stepping onto her private balcony, the cityscape sprawling beneath her. Wind teases loose strands from her ponytail, but her face remains unyielding, her posture exuding determination. "This is only the beginning," she whispers. As the camera pans out, the skyscrapers reflect the sunlight symbols of wealth and power, now bowing to a new queen rising from the ashes of betrayal. The camera transitions to the sleek glass conference room of Pennington Innovations. An emergency board meeting is underway. Middle-aged executives, once loyal to Arthur, now appear tense, brows furrowed, suits crumpled from sleepless nights. At the head of the table sits interim CEO Marjorie Klein, a sharp-featured woman in a structured navy suit with silver hair coiled in a no-nonsense bun. Beside her is Juliana, dressed in a regal emerald blouse and tailored black trousers, her signature diamond earrings glinting under the harsh fluorescent lights. On a massive screen, financial data bleeds red, investor confidence shattered, stock prices nosediving. Marjorie clears her throat. "We have one option. Survival through transparency," she declares. Murmurs ripple around the table, some nodding, others pale with fear. Juliana's voice cuts through the noise. "We cannot pretend this was isolated. The corruption was systemic. We either confess fully, or the company dies with Arthur." The image shifts to media clips of Juliana announcing a sweeping internal audit, promising restitution to defrauded clients. Shareholders protest, but Juliana holds her ground, facing cameras with an unflinching gaze, her sleek bun immaculate, her tone crisp. "We owe it to the people we lied to." Meanwhile, Arthur's deposition footage rolls in a montage, sweaty, aggressive, his voice cracking as investigators press him. Amelia's plea deal flashes on the screen, her once fiery eyes now dulled, fingers trembling as she signs her cooperation agreement. The climax of the scene shows Juliana returning to her seat, board members reluctantly standing in applause, acknowledging the woman who saved them from total ruin. Her expression doesn't flicker in triumph, only grim duty fulfilled. Outside, a mob of journalists awaits, but Juliana strides out, head high, black stiletto heels echoing on marble floors. A whispered voiceover closes the scene. "In the world of power, it's not the strongest who survive. It's the smartest." It's late evening, the Manhattan skyline glittering like a jewel box outside Juliana's floor-to-ceiling windows. Inside her penthouse, the mood is somber but focused. The living room is minimalist black leather couches, steel-framed art, pieces, and towering bookshelves. Juliana stands before a glowing tablet, reviewing confidential emails. She's dressed in a charcoal gray cashmere sweater, tucked into high-waisted cream trousers, barefoot, her hair in a soft chignon. Benjamin. Carter arrives, trench coat damp from the rain, folders tucked under his arm. He updates her on the SEC's preliminary findings: mass fraud, falsified reports, and Arthur's offshore accounts being frozen. "Your testimony detonated an empire," Benjamin remarks. Juliana's expression is conflicted satisfaction, mixed with sorrow. The camera zooms in on a framed photo of her and Arthur during their startup days, youthful, ambitious, unaware of the ruin to come. She places it face down. Cut to Arthur in a sterile detention facility, his designer suit swapped for a beige prison uniform. His once commanding posture now slouched, unshaven, hair disheveled, eyes hollow. News clips swirl. Pennington Empire faces class action lawsuits. Major investors withdraw. Mistress turned informant speaks out. Amelia is shown entering federal court, her crimson dress replaced by a subdued gray business suit. Head bowed, shoulders hunched. Later. That night, Juliana takes a private call from Alexander, their teenage son studying abroad. His youthful voice carries both concern and admiration. "Mom, everyone's talking about you. I'm proud, but are you okay?" Juliana's steely facade softens, tears briefly welling before she composes herself. "I'm doing this. For you, for what's right. We'll build something better." The final shot lingers on Juliana on the balcony, city lights reflecting in her eyes. Wind blows loose strands across her face. Her hand rests on the balcony railing, fingers steady, gripping the future. The voiceover hums. Power built on lies always collapses. But from ruin, something stronger can rise. It's late evening, the Manhattan skyline glittering like a jewel box outside Juliana's floor-to-ceiling windows. Inside her penthouse, the mood is somber but focused. The living room is minimalist black leather couches, steel frame